Thank you for your continued support of Michael Jackson's legacy. We continue to hear from many of you about your disappointment with not having any official updates on the Michael biopic. So we wanted to just let you all know that, just like you, the online team continues to ask for information on the film. Rest assured that once the movie studio, who ultimately controls the release of the information, does provide information and or assets, we will be sharing the information and or assets with you. And like you, we hope that more details will be released soon. As hard as it is to remain patient, we tried to remind ourselves how Michael could not be rushed when it came to his art and how amazing the results were when he finally released each album, short film, etc. We are hopeful that the additional time and work on the film will serve to make it even better movie experience for all of us, and that our patience will be rewarded in the end with a film that we can all cheer for and celebrate as being Michael worthy. We also appreciate that the delays in the release of the biopic have the added impact of delaying the projects the estate has planned, including well-deserved documentaries for Dangerous and History and other projects. And while we appreciate and understand the additional disappointment that this causes for us all, we have confirmed that the estate looks forward to being in a position to restart its efforts with respect to all of the projects that are planned to follow the release of the biopic. We appreciate your outreach and excitement. As soon as we have news to share, we'll be sending another email. In the meantime, feel free to continue to email us with your questions and comments, and we will continue to do our best to provide you the information and our guidance as we can. Thank you, the MJ Online team. So that was the little update we got. Nothing really spectacular, just the fact that they're saying be patient. They're saying a lot of things that they've said previously, like in other little FAQs about trusting the process and not rushing it, like Michael didn't rush his stuff. I mean, that's definitely a good thing to say, but we live in a world now where, especially when Michael's been dead for so many years, people want stuff. Like, people want content, but a movie definitely takes time. But here's what I would do. And like I said, they definitely got to start marketing. And they just got to do shit like release concerts and stuff. Listen, I'm not one of those people, but at the same time, I'm just getting tired. If the estate wants to make Michael Jackson relevant again, they need to do stuff like release concerts. 4K videos ain't enough. It's not enough. We need something like we need new shit, and actually promote it right. Like, actually promote it. And they'll do it with the movie. It'll skyrocket. The Dangerous and History documentaries were kind of thrown out of nowhere. I'm interested to see what that entails. That'll probably be after the film, though. Kind of interesting that they say this. I mean, considering that History 25 was canceled due to COVID, which is kind of a dumb fucking excuse, because like a lot of shit was happening during COVID. Like albums were still being released and stuff, so I don't really understand that. But I mean, at the same time, they are going through quite a bit with HBO and all that, so there's a lot of behind the scenes going on. So I can't really take full blame, but at the same time, it's boring here. It's boring when there's nothing happening. Like, I don't want to be talking about the same old shit all the time. That's not how it works. For me, if I want to be a fan of something, there's nothing that's keeping me going now, like other than these updates. Like, we just need the teaser. They said nothing about a teaser. They just said to be patient, and that's kind of how it is. I mean, at least they said something, which is great, but I honestly wish that they put this on the social media pages instead of just tell us in the online team, which is an understandable thing. Is to if you're subscribed to the online team, you expect all those updates, but they got to be more people aware by putting the biopic stuff up on the pages. I'm not understanding that, why they haven't been doing anything yet. They can go crazy. I'm in the musical, but here's the thing about the musical. They were putting the musical out about a few months before they premiered, which is which they will do with the biopic. They are not dumb. They're going to promote the biopic. They will. They're not stupid when it comes to that. They will promote the biopic, and anybody who says otherwise is kind of dumb. I'm not gonna lie. They will promote the biopic. Don't worry. They're going to go crazy, and this is a blockbuster film by a fucking company. It's like I have to explain this to people because not everyone in the MJ community knows how films operate. You know, they don't understand that reshoots are our thing. You know, it's thankfully most people have the brain capacity to understand that reshoots are a thing. You know, just keep being patient. The date is still set, and we're gonna find out more, I hope, by the next coming weeks. Okay, everybody, that's enough for me. Bye.